when Mick became a client of mine, we discovered that his passion was not just purchasing these components, but rather creating green solutions. Stefina, I've committed my entire 30-year career to shifting away from toxic ingredients and substituting them with mechanical solutions such that my clients are able to get the right viscosity and flow for their processes. I reminded Mick that his passion differentiated himself from all his competitors. Stefania, my passion is to actually educate my clients to be able to use heat and pressure to be able to increase their profitability while saving their own staff against the toxic issues of those ingredients and actually making their risk lower because they don't have these ecological issues. Working together, Mick and I created a list of over $300,000 of additional products and services he had to sell to these customers. To earn customers' annuities like that, Mick realized he had to share his passion and move his clients along a path, which he labeled in 3 ways: from pain to safety to desire. At the pain level, it turns out that's where most of his clients started. After all, they had a toxic issue that they had to resolve with immediate concern, and Mick had a proprietary solution for them. The second stage was safety, but it could only be addressed after the emergency concerns were dealt with. Upsell in common language. That's when Mick could offer 24-hour emergency service or components on reserve. The third level was desire. That's where Mick created demand. Using his entrepreneurial genius, Mick was in a position to help his clients come up with new solutions which increased profitability, lowered their risk, and came up with ecological improvements. When we looked at this, we realized that if Mick only served the client pain level, his annuity was only that $100,000 of his average sale. However, if he stepped to the next level, safety, all of a sudden his cash annuity added that $300,000. Best of all, if he could move his clients to the desired state, that's where he created demand that only he could solve. For starters, he came up with the idea of having his customers outsource their ecological problems to him. Using his proprietary services, he would offer to serve them. In exchange, he got a monthly cash flow. Just on that value alone, his lifetime annuity for his clients went to $750,000. That's a far cry from the $100,000 where he started. Mick also realized that a lot of his clients at the pain level were really satisfied with what they did with him. Over 20% of his business was actually from referrals. Mick figured out real fast he could use his customers who were referring him business as a full-time, unpaid sales force. As a thank you for any referrals, he would offer them a green audit. The green audit would make it possible for him to get on the inside of the company, make sure everything was going okay, and also discover new things he could offer for sale. Mick was quickly converting bad growth into profit-driving good growth. The key is customer annuity. Profitability increases when you lower the cost of client acquisition and increase the revenue and profitability of all the clients that you're keeping. Best of all, it's all about doing what you love for people who value most what you do best. That's a sustainable business model. That brings us to the third question. Are you exercising your entrepreneurial genius every day? Who needs an iPhone? The internet. Who would ever use it? You're special. It's your entrepreneurial genius that creates a future that others want to buy. You owe it to yourself you owe it to the world to exercise your entrepreneurial genius every day. You see, your entrepreneurial genius is what drives good growth. So why is it that all entrepreneurs don't pursue good growth? A lot of entrepreneurs are actually embarrassed to share their passion. Stefina, people would say I'm off the wall. They'd say I'm crazy. Not Tina. Tina was happy to communicate with everybody she got in contact with and share her passion of being a $100 million business leading the water industry. She would tell customers, prospects, her own employees, and anybody she reached out to in her trade associations or any place else. And she exercised faithfully her entrepreneurial genius daily. That passion ended up guiding her in making prioritized decisions day in and day out about what she would do. No matter what the economy, she was always making investments in international partnerships, new R&D, additional investments in sophisticated, talented staff and systems. And Tina was rewarded in good economies and bad with continuously escalating revenue and profitability, even at the same time that competitors in her industry were experiencing lots of volatility. Using her genius, practicing her entrepreneurial genius, was not something that was just about the far future. It was about something that would influence what had to be done this year, this month, and this week. Because you see, good growth is not about just what you did yesterday. Entrepreneurial genius is about nurturing your competitive distinction. And that's pretty critical, because that's how you get safe growth. So it's time to remember these three questions when you decide if you're pursuing good growth or bad. As entrepreneurs, we're all pursuing a growth strategy. The one that you want is good growth. That's the one with the highest profitability, the safetiness, and the most amount of fun.